The following content is rated U and contains poor decision-making, incorrect threat assessment, reading abilities allowed, suboptimal squads, bad characters, neural implants, neon lights, over-the-top voices, and an overall reckless treatment of the meta. Viewer discretion is advised.
He bathes in the darkness, consumed by his desire. He feels an emptiness inside, the insatiable hunger. For years he went drifting through cantinas and sin, in search of a soul, in search of a name, and a new place to begin. And as those binary suns descend beyond the dune sea, he yearns for redemption, his rightful place to be.
Let's hit it! Haha, yeah! Because Hall, there is no quit and there is no stop. The neon is lit and the holotables are hot. The Outer Rim live and those Twi'leks are calling. These speeds don't jive and your team is falling. Name's Urza, your Holomaster, and this is my Hall. So holster that blaster, there's Carillion for all. Welcome to Urza's, baby. What is up, guys? And we are live tonight from the Outer Rim in what is another gorgeous night here at Urza's Holotable Hall. How are you guys doing? And welcome back to my hall, everybody. I know you guys were saying it in chat. We're not going to see the hall reopen to the next Grand Arena, but we had a little special thing happen today. The test account, it came back to life. This is not the old souped up test account. This is very much a just account that we're going to have to build from the ground up, ladies and gentlemen. So that is why we are here tonight. I do have some thoughts around the TW bannings that we'll get to a little bit later, and also Grand Arena. We'll get into that as well. But yes, we are live tonight, guys, and I'm so pumped up. I've got the Carillion Ale. Let's see what we can do with this test account. It is like a clean slate, and I think the goal tonight is, well, first and foremost, the goal in the hall is always to have fun and togetherness. You guys see that right there? Some togetherness. It's to have fun, togetherness, and we're going to see if we can get one team. And we'll come together as a group here and decide what that one team's going to be. I will warn you guys in advance, we could run into issues with gearing. We could run into issues with shards. I didn't get shards for all the characters. My inbox got filled up and it capped out. So I do have a request into CG right now to get the missing pieces. Kevin DiLaberto, my man. Dude, you are, I don't even know what to say. Dude, my man, you are hot. You are red hot. Kevin says we're back and as hot as ever. Let's go get it. I wish we had a Grand Arena tonight for you, Kev, but we're going to have to settle for the test account. And thank you so much for the $1.99 donation. Way to get that party going, my man. You see yourself to the back room later tonight. We got something special back there for you. I'm not going to give it away. No color spoilers, guys. No color spoilers. Let's just say you're going to be happy. So let's go, guys. Kevin, thank you for getting it rolling, my man. Here we go, guys. Who do we got in the hall tonight? Let me see your name. If you're new here, hit that like and subscribe button. We are here to have a good time and just celebrate those glorious holotables, guys. So who do we got out there? Let's see. Onion Chris says, ready for you, Urz. He was on nice and early. The Running Bald Man, RBM, he says, sadly, it's Thursday night and he's got to work tomorrow morning, so he'll be slammed to sleep by the time the hall is firing. Crack open a few Carillions for the Running Bald Man. You are like our norm of the Holotable Hall, brother. So yes, we will crack them open for you tonight. We've got Doja-san in the house, fellow content creator. Mole up late in Denmark. He says, it's cold outside. Open up the hall. Yeah, my brother, the Dune Sea can get a little bit of chilly at night. You know what I'm saying, man? Here we go. They were counting down 45 minutes early. Are you kidding me, guys? That was Llama Gurgpool. I don't know how to say that. Jake Payne in the house. Test account is back. Tuscans for life. Zara Thruster, my fellow Coloradan. He says, loving your streams. Thanks for the hours of entertainment. My man, thank you for being a part of the hall. We love you, brother. Thank you so much. Clash DOE, one of my patrons, one of my homies from real life. Me and that man have shared a few Carillions in our time, exchanging stories about those tables. Clash, my brother. And that's a fellow content creator right there. He's starting out. He's new, guys. You guys get over to his channel and give him a subscribe. He's fantastic. He does this whiteboarding series, and I'm learning something new every time I go over there. We've got Wu-Tang Financial giving us the hashtag. Let's hit it. We've got Onion Chris, Thomas Gunning, Jedi Training Bogus, got some Endor Spice Rum and Dantooine Ale in the private room. You know we do. We got it all back there. You just see the bartender. She will take care of you, man. And if you want to get crazy, I'm talking spice. We got the glitter stem back there. Holy crap, man. I mean, your boy Urza can only do it like, you know, once every 3 or 4 days, man. And it's just too much. So I got to keep it chill. Anyways, we've got Doja-san, Meow Baka, my homie. We've got Takedown Games, Vincius Rays. We've got Jizmana. I'm so vicious. We've got JT. Rob Miller's in the house. He says, I'll be on in a bitters. Rob, you take your time, man. You can always catch the replay. Craig S. Lombardo, what's this about? It's about the test account and getting this bad boy functional again. Start recording some Lobot versus the meta, maybe some Tuscans versus the meta, Master versus meta. We will see, guys. We've got oh man, you're gonna kill me with that name. Lahan Jin, dude. I'm sorry, I tried. We've got Takedown Games. Test accounts are back. AAK got a gear and mod everything. Laugh out loud. Yeah, so I was thinking tonight, maybe we'll just start chugging. If we can get over a 20 speed mod, maybe that'll be like our cue for everybody to just chug, right? We will see. We got to do some mod farming tonight. I know it's not going to be the most entertaining content, but we'll get to it all, guys. We got James Ferris in the hall. Just ran to the store for some Carillion. Don't tell hers I snuck some into the hall. My man, the hall is for all. Don't worry, your boy Urza is looking the other way. Straight Execution says, are you taking requests for teams to check out? I think what we're going to do, Execution, is we're all going to come together and we're going to come up with a team. And we're just going to focus on gearing that team with the resources we have. Like I said, I don't have shards for everybody unless CG got them to me in the last, 20 minutes. They are working late tonight, so maybe there's a chance. I did see an email from my contact over with the Game Changer program that he did receive my request. So we will see. If not, we will get it next time, so no worries. We're all just excited to have the test accounts back. 1970s Bush says we're in for a wild night. Hopefully, Nick 3PO, my man, is back in the hall. Marky Mark says glad I can be here for a live stream again. Marky Mark, we got to get you on talking about ships. It is at the top of my mind, brother. We'll get you on talking about something. Doja-san says gear the droids. I think some of the droids were the ones that got excluded from the shards. So hopefully those shards did come over. We'll take a look in just a sec here, guys. We've got Wrath Raven rules. Let's get some GA testing in hers. Oh, I wish we could, man. You know I love my GA. A bold one in the house, everybody. Donated $2. This dude is hot. He is red hot. A bold one says, see Urza on.
What have we here?
Commence truffle shuffle like my man Chunk. Brian Qualls donated $1. The dude is hot. The dude is red hot. Let's get back to a bold one. He's a fellow content creator, guys. I'm always going to shout him out because I was that guy at one point, and I know what it's like to grind and to bang it out every single day, and for people to tell you you suck, and for people to tell you you're too goddamn loud. And well, here we are, guys. We are having a hell of a time. 118 in the hall. That is great numbers for not super entertaining content. So I am thrilled that you all are joining me tonight. And thank you to everybody out there. Brian Calls donated $1 through the super chat, did not leave a message. Brian, thank you so much for the love and support, man. We are rolling with the donations early, guys. Thank you so much. Here we go, pressing on. We've got Takedown Games. We've got Wise Joe 2121. Wise Joe says, hey, Urz, it's nice to be back with you in the hottest Holotable Hall in the Outer Rim, baby. Wise Joe knows what's up. Wise Joe, you swing on by the private room tonight. You're going to like what you see back there, buddy. Here we go. Rizoba XJ says, yeah, he's feeling it. We've got JA. Not one, not two, not three, but the 4-time champ, baby. Yeah, I love it. I had someone call me out on Twitter as the 4-time champ. It totally made my day. We got to get the GA back. Capital Games, if you're out there watching, you got to bring Urz his GA. None of this TWTB bullcrap. It's time for the GA, baby. There is nothing like it. Here we go. We are pressing on. Audrey back in the house. He never misses a live stream. I love my man all the way down in Mexico. We've got Neil Hamp says bonjour. How did that sound? I spent some time over there this summer. It was a good place. Here we go. We got Chris W. He says, oh, sorry, guys. The chat just bumped on me. Let me get back up here. We are giving shout-outs tonight because we got a tight crew in the hall. We will get to test account here in just a sec. We've got, where was I at here? Hero Gaming says, hola, mi amigo, mucho caliente to you. Here we go. Love the intro, bro, says Brandon Rourke. Cole Benjamin says, yes, I can finally catch my first live stream with Urz after all this time. It all comes back to the hall, baby. Welcome, Brandon, your first live stream. Hell yeah, brother. We've got, that was Cole, sorry, man. We've got John Rosa Urza, and the hall gets wild. We are gathering in, guys. We usually reach capacity at about 200 in the hall. We are at 122, so we are filling up tonight. You guys keep bringing them in, and we'll keep serving the Carillion, baby. That's what we do here. If you saw, we were sponsored by Carillion Light, by the way. Thank you to the fine folks over there. Here we go. We are pressing on. Beast Mode 24 says, haha, nice shirt, man. That is my man, Irvin, fellow Coloradan. I'm going to have lunch with this fine freaking grandmaster of the Holotables. Hopefully next Tuesday. We're going to meet up. So he's my homie. He's my dude. We are looking, who do we got here? We got Takedown Games. We got Quantum Leap, Master Wood, Wood Whittler. I don't know, Woodsmith. What do you call those guys? What are those? Master Woodworkers.
Hello, what have we here?
Royale with cheese with the $2 donation. Says Six Sith for life, baby. Thank you so much. You guys are bringing the donations, and we don't even have GA. I love it, guys. We've got Blue Jay Games in the house. He says, this is my first live stream of yours that I'm watching. Looking forward to it. Welcome, Blue Jay. Straight Execution says, oh my God, I love the Urban Blasters shirt. Craig Lombardo, go Ugnaughts. I wish we had more Ugnaughts in this game, Craig. Can you imagine an all Ugnaughts squad taking on some droids? That is a mad flavor win right there, my brother. Here we go. We got Christina representing the females tonight. Christina in the hall says, howdy, Urza. Christina, this is to you. The ladies are all welcome here, guys. If you're a lady, let me know. I will shout you out, baby. Here we go. We are pressing on here, guys. We've got, I am looking here, Brian Qualls, Mark Dandridge. Hey, watching you on my TV. Well, I hope it's a good 70-incher at least, brother. You can see this beautiful face right here. This is the heartthrob of the Outer Rim. Did you see this aerodynamic haircut I got? I walked into the haircut place, and I said, give me the Cubs fan, Han. And they were like, yeah, we know what that is. Here we go, guys. Let's see what we got here. Anybody selling death sticks? Destin, how many times I got to tell you, just stick with the Carillion, buddy. Mr. Urza, you drinking that Carillion ale tonight? I'm going to be sipping the Carillion. I can't get straight blitz like I did on the GA stream. I say that right now. Let's roll some 20 speed mods and really get it going. But yeah, guys, we'll see. We'll see what happens tonight. While we're at it here, what are you guys drinking? Am I the only one drinking tonight in the hall? I can't imagine that. That just seems impossible, right, guys? Here we go, guys. Anybody selling death sticks? Mr. Urza, what are you drinking? Yes, skeet it. I don't know what that means, Cody Grant, but you are one of my patrons, man. Thank you for coming by the hall. My man, Cody Grant, bringing it. Furf in the hall. Hey, Urza, hope you're having a good day. It is always a good day in the Outer Rim, baby. It is like, you just wake up in the morning and, man, it's a good day to be alive. Any day, right, guys? I mean, as long as you're doing something you enjoy in this life, life is short. Let's just smile and have fun, guys. That's how I look at it. Here we go. We are pressing on here. Mini Jimmy Day says, good day from Australia. It's almost as hot as your streams. Well, goddamn, Jimmy. Holy crap. All the way from Australia. What time is it? Like 7 in the morning? Like, damn, man. The chat bumped me around, guys. All right, we're good. We got slipped a buck in the tip jar there. Thank you, Brian Qualls. Much appreciated. Marky Mark says, I'm pumped. I'm there, my man. Keep my rants about ships to a medium. I don't know if we'll see a bunch of ships tonight. Can't touch this says, no, not the droids. RSG Vormax says, Urza, does the test account has OG Falcon available? I do not think it is. I think it's a standard account and a standard build. They've just jacked up my resources kind of all the way. We will get there in just a sec, guys. Metallica back in the hall. A bold one. Can't touch this. We got Jason Kuhneman, Samuel Yamron, my homie. What's up, Urza? Just making it to the hall. Sasha, welcome to the hall, Sash. Good to see you. Jedi Training Bogus says, hey, Urz, where's your Grand Arena Championship belt? Where the hell is it? That's a great idea. That's a great idea, Jedi Training. Tristan Nilsson, my man, big donator in the house. Love you, Trist. Welcome back to the hall. Rob Miller. There's no Tuscan yet. We haven't even made it out of shoutouts. I'm so sorry, guys. We are flying through. Bradley Dean. Bradley Dean, Cody Grant. Porfirio. Pardita. Ibarra, finally we'll see some real Tuscan synergy with 3PO. That is flavor win for the max, homie. Love it. Thorinator, welcome back to the hall. Jason Hobby, Urza, you rock. Keep it up. The Cubs fan. A bold one wants me to get blitzed. Foster's all the way. Battle Masters says Glenn Kenishi, 12. I don't know what that means. Here we go, G&Ush and Gin and Tonic. Woo, baby, the exotic ones tonight. I'll be on the Terps tonight. Salted Caramel Crown Royale. I hope that's the Mandalorian style there, Cubs. Blue Jay Games says, I've got a Coke from Wendy's. Hey, man, you got to get your diabetes any way you can get it, right? Here we go, Wu-Tang Financial. Live from Japan, Jake Day crushed the show. Jake Day, you from Japan, homie? Where you coming back? What's going on in Japan, man? Heinz drinking some Jawa Jamba Juice. So we've seen the Jawa variety and the Kashikan variety. Holy hell, Jamba Juice bringing it. Brian Qualls in the house. We've got, who else? Gatorade, Bradley Dean. We are flying through, guys. We are just about caught up. Here we go. All right, guys, let's head into the game here. That took a while. Sorry. Okay, guys, so let's show you what I am working with. It did not look like CG got back to me on the request I put in. The inbox is empty. So this is what a test account looks like. That is in progress, let's just say. So I got a lot of shards. There are some characters that I didn't get shards for because, like I said at the top, my inbox overflowed. So let's see what we got here. We got 1 million crystals to work with. And what I was thinking, guys, is we would start with some mod rolls. You know, get some mods going here. And then we're gonna put together a team. Maybe we'll start with the team first and kind of get some gear going. Take a look-see. What kind of comp do we want to put together, guys? So here, let me just sort it by the people I don't have. So these guys are out. For whatever reason, I didn't get shards. The inbox overflowing. So our Tuscans are unfortunately out tonight. I know, guys. Boo. We've got all these kind of guys up here. It looks like no real fun scoundrels either. Our homegirl Visus, our beauty, she is out as well. And then T3. Everybody else is kind of, you know. I would say that the big hits here for right now, until I get these shards back, are Zal, Big Z, Young Lando, Young Han, Visus, and our Tuscans and T3. Those are kind of the bummers. We got to have everybody else. So, except for these guys up here, which are like starter characters, obviously. So, who do we want to see, guys? We've got access to a lot of stuff here. Who are we going to activate? Who are we going to gear up first? I hope this is a fun experience for you guys to see what we kind of get to see as game changers. A completely raw account. Look at all those activates. If my son were here, he'd be going nuts. He loves activating characters. Oh, I know, man. No Tuscans. Oh yeah. Right. Everybody, like, what? The reason we're all here right now, this beautiful bald man, the hero. Are you kidding me? How can we not activate this glorious bald man first? Ladies and gentlemen, John Hollis, we know you're watching from up above, buddy. Let's do it. Here we go, guys. Activate him. Oh, breathe it in, guys. Oh, yeah, boy. Yeah. Just look at him, guys. I mean, is it wrong to feel like, you know, butterflies inside when you see a Holotable hero like that? All right, we're confirming that. There's nothing more I want to do than confirm that. Here we go. He is moving up the charts, ladies and gentlemen, putting the stars on our man Low. We only have 3.7 million credit. That is not a lot. Can we buy credits? Oh, man. They didn't send me my credits. Okay, guys. Well, we spent a lot on Low, but all right, let's go buy some credits. Oh, guys, we unlocked the shard shop. Can you believe it? Oh, I know what we need first. Guys. Gear purchasing simulator. You guys all wanted to see it, right? Oh, gosh. That 70 shards went really quick. Okay, let's, what are we doing here? We're going to buy some credits, I believe. Let's head to the store here, buy some resources. Yeah, sure, let's go with this right here. We're cracking into our savings account here, guys. Let's just buy a couple of these. All right. All right, that'll be enough to get us started. All right, guys, we've got our man Low. We're going to take him to 85. I don't know if we'll use him tonight. That got 6 million credits. Oh, golly. Oh, boy. Okay, now that that's out of the way, let's see what we got everybody saying here. What do you guys, now that you've seen what we kind of have available at our disposal, what kind of comp do we want to put together tonight, guys? Let's see what you guys are saying. Let's see here. Looks like the shards you don't have are characters blocked off for future TB. Is that right? Or is that a joke? I haven't looked at the TV list. We're going to get to that here in a little bit. We may take a little break, do it over some Carillion. We're going to look at the ban list, and we're going to talk GA and TW here. So hang with me, guys. We got 143 in the hall. We're nearing capacity. Thank you so much. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Really appreciate everybody coming out tonight. Okay, guys, what are we going to do? What is the comp we're going to put together here? I need some suggestions in the chat here. We've got, let's see here. Hey, Urza. 15 Darcy says, hey, Urza. Light, hope you're having a great day. I miss the Grand Arena live streams with you in the Outer Rim and some Carillion. My man, I miss them too. We are going to get to that a little bit later. I've got a few thoughts around that. Jack Porkins, we don't. We're gonna drive Urza to alcoholism. No, man, I'm good. I'm good. We're good, guys. All right, Rose. Everybody wants to see Rose. Okay, we can see some Rose. What should we put around Rosie? What do we got here, guys? Let's make some wild-ass Rose comp. Here we go. I like it, guys. No one even knows what she does. Here we go. Let's activate us some Rose. Who's going to be our resistance leader with Rose? Or do we do some, like, wild, like, I don't know, like, days-based stun comp with Rose? That could be totally fun. Here we go. Let's just keep pressing her on all the way to the top here. I know, this is what you guys tune in for, to see Rose Tico in action. In a live gearing. I know it's super enthralling freaking stream material here. A live gearing of Rose Tico. I need 4 more to go with Rose. You guys let me know what the other 4 are while I'm buying some credits here. We are cutting into our million pretty quickly, pretty swiftly here. Gonna need about another, I don't know, 10 more of these, I would say, to get all 5 all the way up. Unless we really hit a big one. All right, here we go. Couple more. All right, let's get back over here and get our Rose going. There she is. Let's go ahead and give her a favorite. Who else is going with Rose tonight, guys? Let's train her up all the way to 85. And 6 million gone, just like that. Man, it's crazy how when you're you know, not starved for credits, how valuable they are and how fast they go. I mean, I think I'm sitting on north of 170 million on my main account, and just having credits is a nice luxury. It's super nice. Let's just do this. Not a fan of, oh man, do I not even have access to these nodes to farm gear? This may be terrible. All right, let's see what we got here, guys. I think we can do, these are gear packs, right? Maybe this is going to be a bit easier if we do some gear packs. So resources, chromiums, training droids, no gear packs? Really? I thought they had gear packs here. Golly, this is going to be a terrible stream. I'm going to warn you guys in advance. Oh, we may have to like clear levels to get to gear. Here we go. I'm just trying to think of a new strategy here, guys. I guess we'll get to start with whatever the hell team we want. You've never seen a starter account like this. We can't even do the Zeta because we got to get to Gear 5. Oh, boy. All right. Who's going with Rosie? Lobot leads Resistance. I think he could, too, you know? Lobot, 3PO. The crate team. Here we go. Holdo. Try legit teams not ones will ever use. Travis Anderson, you're in the wrong place, buddy. We're all about the obscure here. I got some Gamorreans that'll show you out. I think you're in the wrong place, man. I don't know what streams you've been watching. Let's see here. No gear pack. Oh, man. What if you run out of training droids? James Ferris says, I was still new when Rose was released. Wow, man. That's old. Rosie's been around for probably a year now. She's been around a while. Here we go. All right, who's going with our Rosie? We're going to get some Holdo out there. All right, I like it. Get some bunker busting. There she is, our purple-haired beauty. Godspeed, Rebels. Godspeed. You know, the funny thing is, guys, I really like Laura Dern as an actress. Like, she was just fantastic in Jurassic Park. Like, and she's been in a whole ton of other things. And it could have been great, but I'm very much in the camp. It was kind of a train wreck, unfortunately. And I know that may put me at odds with some of you guys, but we're talking Star Wars here tonight, guys. Sadly, it could have been great, and hopefully our man JJ can fix it. But we can get a whole group of people riled up about that, so maybe I should just steer clear of that one. Maybe we'll have a few more Corellians before we delve back in there. Let's see here, guys. So we've got the makings of a resistance squad here. What else can we put around there? Let's get some 3PO in there. And we'll just start working some levels here. See what these resistance squads can do. We got to unlock the levels to start farming the gear we need. This is not how I saw this stream going, by the way, but we'll just roll with it, guys. We'll just have a nice conversation. Be a fun time. Until GA comes back around, we'll just have a nice fun time here. All right, we're going with some 3PO here. I like it. I love me some 3PO, by the way. He is such a fun character. And I love the multi-faction synergy. I just love it. I mean, I did his Zetas without hesitation. I just kind of thought about it. I'm like, you know what? This dude's going to go... I mean, I think him and R2 are arguably... like the 4 most valuable Zetas in the game, or some of them, because just the utility they're going to be, the life that you're going to get out of them, that's going to be just extraordinary. So I'm a huge, I put them on without hesitation. I normally don't like to go below 3 Zetas, and with 3PO, I totally did. I went all the way down to like 1. I have 1 right now. I usually have like, I think the most I had like 8 saved up, and yeah. Don't think you can go wrong with these guys that you can plug in across so many different teams. And I'm still, you know, despite being a game changer, I feel like I'm still learning his kit to remember like all the what the translation can do and what confuse can do. So let's go ahead and hit the Zeta on that. All right, and we're unfortunately locked on all that other stuff. So we've got Rose 3PO, Holdo. Do we have any other leaders here? Let's do something fun. Let's not go with JTR. Oh, Poe's got a leadership, right? Let's run a Poe leader here. This is going to be totally stupid, but it'll be fun. Or maybe we just go Finn and... that's too much of the... That's too much of the pops, you know? Too much of the resistance exposed pops. Let's go with a Poe lead, just to be goofy. I mean, no one's learning anything tonight other than your boy Urza is kind of a Corellian ale addict. Get back to chat in just a sec here. We pour this Corellian. I know this is like the worst part of the stream every time. All right, Mr. Dameron, Captain Dameron. He's a captain now. Didn't even get demoted. Let's go Poe lead. That is something you haven't seen since the droid meta, right, guys? Or no. Droid meta had 88 lead, if I remember correctly. It's been so long. All right. Let's get some gear on this guy. Get him up as far as we can. Start banging out some levels here. Pretty fun to not actually start with the starting characters. To go with the oh, you know, we're gonna mow these guys down, because aren't these like lower levels? Aren't the lower levels based on your level at the time? So we're 85. We got juiced to 85. I asked them not to juice me, and they did. I think they had to do it just because that's how they provision the accounts. So here we go. Poe lead, Rosie. Who else? Who's our fourth here? You guys, or who's our fifth? All right, let's get caught up on chat here. What are you guys saying? Oh, Lord, this is great. She gives tenacity up to basic resistance teams. That'll be fun. Here we go. Lobot 3PO. Should we put low in for fun? Crystal store to buy your gear, bro. Oh, there we go. Thanks for helping me out there. But yeah, we'll have to. Yeah, let's do that. Do a waifu squad. I could definitely do that. I like where your head is, Marcello. We'll do that next time. Or we'll do that next. Baby girl Ayla and Rose. I joined when the Phoenix was just coming out, says Emmett. Man, Phoenix, that was a year and a half ago, right? That was, no, it was more than that. It was probably near 2 years ago when we saw Phoenix. I don't know. You guys have to help me on that. You need to play Battles. Mobile Gamer did it the other day on stream. I'll ignore that. Here we go. Let's see here. Lobot 3PO R2. Yeah, my T3s, I didn't get shards for him, unfortunately. Tonight, my inbox capped out, so they're going to have to resend me T3 shards. Let's see. Shards can get you extra gear. Let's see here. We got the Golden God. BB-8. Let's see here. RP, Resistance Pilot, HK, Pilot. Yeah, we don't see a whole lot of Pilot. She doesn't do a whole lot. Yeah, this will be stupid. Let's do this. We're maximum stupidity tonight. All right, here it goes. Pilot. You know, I've been playing this game since and I think I've used Pilot a handful of times. I mean, she's probably one of the characters I've used the least in this game. Maybe her and Rose. Oh my gosh. Do we not have enough Pilot shards? Oh, we do. Click the wrong button, guys. Yeah, I was thinking I was going to hold on till the next GA before I live stream again. I'm thinking I'll probably do insufficient credits. I'm thinking I'll probably do the TW stream, and hopefully I'll be... The problem with the TW stream, I can tell you guys right now, is, you know, with TW, you're kind of at the mercy of how your guild is doing. So Marky Mark's out there tonight. He's in my guild. So if we're moving it, you know, I can probably do a TW stream, but maybe I'll do it kind of like over arena hours, so that way we're not, you know, solely dependent on, you know, the TW stream content. More training droids. We have training droids. That's a good thing. Okay, let's get some more credits here. And this should be enough to get us rolling. We are how many? 971 million left. I think we're doing okay on crystals, guys. Okay, let's go back to our... Actually, I think she's right up top there. Where is she? RP. Let's train her up all the way to 85. High quality entertainment. I know, guys. This is totally stupid, but whatever. Hip fire. Well, we got to upgrade hip fire, right, guys? Turn meter gain. I don't even know what she does. She exposes. All right, guys, let's get some light side nodes done, or should we go dark side? Whatever, we'll go dark side. We passed that one. Oh, this is dark side characters only. That's not going to work. So I guess we'll work on light side. I had to get this account up to level 18 because CG. I think with the accounts, you don't get your ally code until you're level 18. So I actually had to level this account up with just the base level characters. And can we get anything goofy here? There's a farm boy. That's not farm boy, it's CLS. Oof, this is the dregs right here. Whatever. CLS it is. Let's go Poe lead. Let's just admire this 3PO. He's got the Zeta, guys. I really invested in my 3PO. All right, here we go, guys. This is totally stupid. Oh, this effect has a... Oh, thank you. Thank you, lady. You clearly don't work at the hall because you're much too nice for giving us all this information. Okay, how do I... Get him, Rose. Wow. This is quite the team, guys. Okay. I got it. You told me. Oh, I have to hold it. Do I have to do it? Okay, thank you. Bunker Buster, baby. Oh, okay. This is quite the arrangement there. Look at these guys. Let's throw some expose up there. CLS gonna get loose. We don't even have mods on these guys. Hearing the sound effect for 3PO, can you guys hear that over stream? That's pretty cool. I normally play with the sound on, but for whatever reason I haven't heard 3PO all that much. So that's pretty cool to hear him. Dang, Rostico is OP. Oh, here we go. Love it, maximum stupidity. At least they moved up GA week. Yes, James Ferris, I saw that, and my immediate thought was that they're going to come back to it sooner than probably the first week of February, because GA is like, what, a week long pretty much? So my hope is that we have one on the 19th, and then we're maybe like the first day of February or something like that. They come right back to it. We're going to talk about GA in here in a sec. We're going to look at the... there he is. Tim Timmons in the house. Tim, I don't know if you want to stay on board for this one. This is just setting up the test account. No, but we're going to talk about the bannings here. I've got the list. We're gonna look at it together and talk about it, and then talk about GA as well. So let's see what else you guys are saying here. A+ says McTweet. Northern Border, welcome back to the hall. Rolling mods is going to be exciting as hell. Yeah, we'll take a look at the mods here. Can we even get to them? Where are they, by the way? We just got to go, how do I get to the mod shop? Is the mod shop locked? Maybe we'll do that. Let's go unlock some mods. All right, let's battle this stuff. Where's something? Let's just go with that. Whatever. We're just going to clear this out. Why did it shuffle Poe around like that? So yeah, guys, what are you guys thinking about all this TW stuff? I mean, we can start talking about it right now. There's nothing wrong with that. So I am very much on the... You know me, man. I like the variety this game can offer. I don't like the same teams over and over and over. That's just my personal preference. That's why I run stuff like Lobot and the Tuskens and all sorts of goofy stuff. It's because... So I always... so I play this card game called Magic the Gathering with my homies. And they got like 4 types of players. And some of you guys have heard me give this analogy before. So they have 4 types of people that play that game. And they have very specific names for them. You've got the Spikes. Spike is the first guy. And Spike is basically... He's your meta player. This dude is getting first in arena each and every day. He is the top of his... He's in his shard chat. He's, you know, the cutting edge of meta. He's really just... He's the guy that's showing up every day and grinding. And he's going to run meta no matter what. There's no fun to be had. And Spike's fun is actually just winning and just beating people down. He's farming mods like a maniac. And I am not Spike. I'm Spike by necessity. And for 2.5 years until Revan showed up, I was getting at the top of my arena and finishing it out. And ever since Revan came into the mix, I haven't been able to spike it up. But, you know, I've been making videos and still having fun that way and enjoying the game. So I'm not too worried about it. It's actually been kind of a nice break to not have to worry about that sort of thing. So the next guy you have is Timmy. Now, Timmy's sort of hard to explain, right? He's a guy that, he's not, well, he likes big and flashy. So he looks at the character and he's like, damn, look at the Savage. Look at that guy. I mean, he is just, how can anybody beat him? He's got a move that can instant you. He looks at Nihilus in a raid and says 999,000 damage. How can anybody beat that? That's amazing. He looks at the big and flashy and, you know, that's Timmy. He likes big and flashy and just that is what he goes for. It doesn't matter how effective it is or what you need to set that up or stuff like that, but he's just, it's all about big and flashy. So there's Spike and there's Timmy. And there's 2 other guys here, and I am those 2 other guys. The 2 other guys, the first one is Johnny, and Johnny is he is a theory crafter. And while I'm not a huge, I mean, you guys may argue this, I don't consider myself a huge theory crafter. I think there are better theory crafters out there than me. You know, one of the guys, Clash, who's out there, he theory crafts a lot. I mean, I theory craft because I have the luxury of the test account. And I like to play with characters that are underutilized. But I would consider myself a light theory crafter. So what that means is I like to look at the mechanics of the game and try and find stupid and interesting combinations that that humor me, that may not be the most optimal play, but it's super fun and interesting to me. So I'm a bit of they call that guy Johnny. I'm a bit of a Johnny. I play that way in Magic the Gathering as well. I like to do what we call jank combos, which is just like things that are suboptimal, but they're fun, right? Like, and no one else is really doing it. So that's me, really. I'm a Johnny at heart. And then the fourth guy is Vorthos. Now, Vorthos is all about the lore and the kind of like the flavor of everything. So this is where I come in because I'm all about flavor. You guys know I love the mad flavor. And that is kind of how I see the four different kind of players in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. You have collectors. I think collectors could also fall under the lore guy as well. Am I doing this wrong? Do I have to go through waves and waves of this stuff? Mods? You're going to give me a tutorial on mods? All right. Yep. I got it. I think I can assign a mod. Yes. Thank you. Rose has her first mod, guys. Okay. We only have one mod. So, yeah, so I would consider myself a Johnny and a little bit of a Spike. Only by necessity, though. I mean, I think a lot of people that, play this game, they realize they have to have their resources to make it all work. So I try my best to, to participate in Arena, and I've been kind of slacking, like I said, since Revan came out. So I am a Johnny and a Spike a little bit and a Vorthos. So that's why this game is great to me, because you can do fun and interesting stuff like this right here. Like, is it good? No. But, then you do stuff like Lobot, and you beat the meta with Lobot, and, it's super exciting to me because you're playing the game in a way that no one else is playing it, and that is just super, I don't know, interesting to me. So, we're moving along here, guys. And this is not mod battles here. We're going to be rolling some mods here in a little bit. Let's take a look at that. Should be a good time. We got our Ghetto Resistance team with Hera out there. A Twi'lek. And you know I love me the Twi'leks, but Hera's just a little too serious for me. Star Wars Rebels. Yeah, that show was all right. I tried to make it through the last season, and I think I ultimately made it through, and I love Dave Filoni, but I hope Clone Wars, the new season, is like the original Clone Wars and not storytelling like Star Wars Rebels. I would say the best stuff in Star Wars Rebels was the relationship between Zeb and Callus. I found that really good. I know it was kind of a ripoff of that old movie where I think it was like Dennis Quaid and like another alien get stranded together. But I thought that was the best because it told the story over the whole series. So really liked the Callus and Zeb stuff. Other than that, I found Ezra was better toward the end. Sabine was a little too serious for me, and Kanan a little too serious. I don't know. There wasn't really a lot of humor in that show. I mean, Choppa's pretty great. Choppa's good. And I know Star Wars can't be all humor, but yeah, I don't know. Just some stupid thoughts from your boy Urza here. All right, what are you guys saying here? Urz, can you have allies with the dev account? Yeah, I can. If show your code. Here you go, man. Knock yourself out. I don't know how frequently I'll be using this account. Look at that arena team, by the way. Are you kidding me? We got a... who is that? Clone Trooper? Clone Sergeant? We get Clone Sergeant Lead right there. Allies. Here we go. There it is. It is 149-492-714. You can have Mishra as your ally, and that is, for those of you wondering, Mishra is Urza's brother in lore. So there you go. Who else is in the hall tonight? Poe needs gear to unlock his lead. I don't even know what she does. I was told years ago when I figured out Resistance Pilot was a woman. You're missing a star back there. Am I? I'm loving your stream. Doesn't take much to make cleaning toilets on Hoth interesting. Is my man Meow stinking up those toilets on Hoth? Here we go. G1 3PO boss. Yeah, he's pretty sick. Dream Team. Urz, can you have an ally code? Yeah, I just read it out there. Level 85s, they can't even one-shot a 2-bar. TW changes suck. Yeah, let's get back to that. We were talking about that a little bit. They took my zombie. My poor Night Sisters are ruined. Marky Mark says, I like the idea of shaking things up. But the best part of TW, shaking things up, best part of TW. But I think the total banning of stuff is yucky and a slippery slope. Yeah, Mark, I think they've gotten a lot of negative feedback and a lot of negative press from this. And while I think their intention, they looked at the Mace stuff and were like, they're like, people love this. Like, let's really give them something to strategize about. And then they dialed it up where they flat out removed characters. And I think it's probably a little bit of the vocal minority that's, you know, taking to Reddit. And it's a lot of the hardcore players because these hardcore players have invested in Revan. They've invested in, you know, whatever, you know, paywalled characters out there. They've invested in their nests. They've invested in all these things, and they're used to certain matchups, and that's how they, you know, that is very much the game to them is beating each other in territory wars. And when you take away their strategies and take away their investments, of course, there's going to be a huge uprising around that. So I agree, Mark. It very much a slippery slope, and I think I know I sound like a CG apologist, and this is my own thought, so this is not something that. I think their intent was to give us more strategy talk and allow these higher-end guilds to really figure out the puzzle here. And taking away characters, is that the right way? Should it have been more of a, maybe just a, you know, maybe they reduce, or maybe they change, I don't know, maybe they just gimp the character a little bit, not a flat-out banning, because then you're obviously taking away, you know, people's investment. So maybe that would have been the better solution, but again, they're learning from this, guys. They admitted to it. It's an experiment. They're experimenting with it. So, you know, I think it's okay to just be like, oh, we'll just whatever. We'll just go along for the ride here. And I am not, you know, super competitive TW guys, as my guildmates will tell you. You know, getting your boy Urz to get his attacks in, it's kind of a pain in the ass. So I'll own it, and it's just the way it is, guys. So I think a lot of you guys have a different opinion. Mine is that I appreciate that they're trying to make it interesting, and that's all I'll say. So you guys let me know. What do you guys think? Yeah, lots of MTG love here. Yeah, it's great for those with deep rosters. Absolutely terrible for those that don't. Yeah, I would agree. And it seems like every faction got basically touched. We'll pull up the list here. In fact, maybe we'll do it here in just a second. And maybe it is time already for that conversation. Yeah, let's go ahead and pull up the list here while we're talking here. So let me get my webpage up here. Whoa. Let's go to a visual banning. Let me stretch this out here. Okay, guys, a visual illustration of banned the banned characters. Am I reading that wrong? Too many ales here. A visualization of banned the banned character for the next TW rather than the ones allowed. Okay, so these are the guys that that are not going to be allowed. So we got Revan. So that's a problem, right? I would be pissed right now if I paid money for Revan and can't use him, because you paid to get the advantage and you cannot use him. It doesn't help your guild, and a lot of guilds, high-end guilds, are... That I get. That is a problem. Treya, that's a guild reward. Not a problem for me. So let's see here. Revan, Stark, HK-47 Dengar. You can field an Imperial Trooper team without Stark. He's not essential. You can field a droid team without HK-47. And I will argue with each and every one of you that tell me that HK is a better leader than Lobot. That is insane in my mind. AoE Days, I mean, maybe on offense it's a better leader, but AoE Days just wrecks HK. I think Lobot brings so much more. You're getting the guaranteed speed bump. You're getting the optimize, so you got to cleanse there. You're getting health regeneration. Yeah, to me, it's like no contest in 2008, in 2019, like whatever. So you can run a droid team with my man Low. I'm probably in the minority though. That I'm one of the only people that have Lobot, fully maxed, but everybody's sleeping on my man Low. And then you got Dengar. You can totally field a bounty hunter team. Maybe it might not be the most optimal bounty hunter team, but you could still do it. So Revan's the tough one to swallow there, right? Everybody banned him. If I paid for him, I'd be angry that I wouldn't get to use him. But that's it, man. Everything else here. Okay, so let's keep moving on here. Darth Treya, a raid reward. If I'm in a lower tier gear, of course I'm voting Treya out because, she's nuts with the Triumvirate. I mean, Scion alone's not going to do it, and we see Nihilus is out of here as well. So I'm fine with that. Like you guys know, a lot of my channel was built on the narrative that Darth Treya was always super OP and should have never. I mean, when Darth Treya came out and the top end guilds were getting her maxed out, like it was brutal as all hell trying to climb an arena. You could do it. I'm not saying you can't do it. I made a lot of videos on how you do it, but it was brutal, man. So am I sad that she's gone as a person with Treya? No, I'm not sad. Like, whatever. I thought she was ridiculous to begin with. So I'm all right with that one. IG-88, he's a crucial piece of droid teams and can fit in bounty hunter teams. But again, the droids and bounty hunters have great depth. Those teams are going to be fine. You can usually find ways around that. JKA, not relevant since ever. And then Death Trooper. So we have 2 troopers on the cut list here. That's interesting. And 2 of the better ones, you can still put together a team. Who's left? You got Magma, you got Veers, you've got Snow, you've got Shore, and you've got Storm. You can still field the team. And I'm probably missing one, Range. So you can still, a good team together. And the troopers, I mean, you don't need Deathmark to make that all work. I mean, you get the bonus defense from Shore and the Hellsteel from... bonus defense from Storm and the Hellsteel from Shore. I think that's still very good. Nihilus, Zombie, Jolie, Shore Trooper. So there is another trooper there. I totally overlooked it. So 1, 2, 3. So yeah, you're going to be putting... Probably not a lot of people are going to have range farmed up. I'll admit to that. So you're probably going to be putting someone in that 5th slot. Probably an Empire character that'll synergize well. Maybe just, I don't know, RG slots there or something. It'll probably be fine. Again, everybody else is going to have to deal with that same problem, so I still feel okay with it. And maybe the guy that has their range totally maxed and all the other troopers maxed is loving this because you can still field a full trooper team. Then we've got Nihilus. Now, I think Nihilus is still one of the best characters in the game. So with Treya being gone and Nihilus being gone, you're not having to try and deal with that super tankiness. And they've just basically neutered the Triumvirate. And I'm fine with it. Because we've seen enough of that, guys. We've seen enough of this right here, this guy, and we've seen enough of this. So again, it's going to make it interesting, and I'm totally okay with it. Jolie, whatever. Revan's gone, so does it really matter? I mean, maybe if you have Jolie and you wanted to run him in some Jedi team, I could see being upset about that. But the majority of people running these 2 together. So that's just the reality. Then you got Night Sisters Zombie. That hurts. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that doesn't hurt. That is the key piece of a sister team. And Ventress over here as well. So that one stings a little bit. I'm a little less stung by it because I don't really have my sisters farmed up on my main account. But, no, it's good. I mean, it's going to change up the variety. I'm okay with it. Maybe, okay, now I'm saying it, maybe I have a hard time with, I don't know. The sisters are good, and a lot of people have them, but they're not too good, right? They're perfectly balanced. They're fun to play against. Maybe that was a little steep. Maybe just the reliance on them is too much, and that's why they got banned. I don't know. That's kind of a surprising to me. I think they're very good. You got First Order Stormtrooper here, and then First Order Officer, so First Order's getting touched as well. Is there enough? I'm not well versed on First Order. Do you have enough left to field a full team there? You've got Phasma, Crew. Crew made it through. He was on the chopping block. It looks like he made it through. Phasma, Crew, OG Kylo, FOSTP, whatever, and Panda. So yeah, you can still field a full team there. That's nice. And then Jango. Not a lot of people have Jango farmed up enough already, so that's minimal impact as well. Now, CG's choices are very interesting to me. If we scroll down here, okay, so they went with Raid Han, and that's a bit of a shocker to me because he's a raid reward character, obviously the Rancor raid, so first reward character. A lot of people have him. A lot of people have him geared up and use him. I just think that they're probably looking at it as the offense is just too great, and there's so many rebels in the game that they're just going to remove the most offensive rebel out there. I mean, he is like Corellia's greatest export. He's nuts. Like, he's super sweet, but that's a bit of a shock to me. I'm surprised CG would pull him out. Fulcrum getting singled out here. That is rough, man. Like, I just feel bad for Fulcrum. That is... Why, man? She's beloved by so many. That is probably the best Star Wars Rebels character. We were talking about it earlier. Why single out Fulcrum? She is awesome. I feel like Fulcrum is the character in the game that has never got her time. I mean, I made a lot of videos around her using Cassian with that groundwork to get a bunch of buffs and to whirlwind the hell out of somebody. It's super fun. It's super interesting. Why Fulcrum got picked here? I mean, she doesn't even have like a whole lot of... She's got the Rebel tag, and that's it, right? Like, so it's a good Rebel. So they picked two Rebels, two high offensive Rebels, and they took them out. I get Raid Han. I mean, I get it, but Fulcrum just kind of irritates me. I don't even have my Fulcrum geared up, but I know people that have her. And everybody that I've met that has Fulcrum geared up just loves the character and loves the art style and what they did with her. So, yeah. And then we've got Emphas Nest here. I totally get that. I mean, you don't want Nest soloing teams. And then First Order Stormtrooper, they've taken out one of the best tanks for First Order. Let me know what you guys think. Am I totally off my rocker here in my commentary about, what we're seeing? Let's go full screen here. All right, getting caught up here. Urza. Poe needs... Sorry. I'm getting caught up here, guys. So it wasn't... Okay. You heard the spikes. So it wasn't surprising they added... when it was added to the Star Wars universe... My guild is making a stand and will not join the TW. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know it was optional to join TW. I guess if you don't let anybody join, that's pretty cool. Maggie667. That'll make for a good Reddit post. Yeah, we just abstained, guys. We just abstained from this. I mean, the feedback has been nuts on this, guys. I mean, I can't imagine they're going to double down on this. I mean, they'll stick to their guns because they've made a plan. They're going to see it through. And maybe the narrative changes afterwards. Maybe everybody likes it because there's strategy involved. I don't know. Raven Raff Rules says, you're right about TW. The theory crafters like Operation Metaverse are okay with it. Yeah, but I don't think they were okay with it at first. I think they were frustrated with it, and now they've come to acceptance because they already had their TWs figured out. I mean, those guys, they're super, they're super into that, and more power to them. That is kind of their thing, and GA is my thing. So it's more power to them. For me, if I was part of the Operation Metaverse, I would take this up as an opportunity to theorycraft, and I think they've very much done that. So. If anything, it would make a routine game mode more interesting in my mind. So, but yeah, let's move on here, guys. I like to change up interesting what to do with Night Sisters, for example, with no zombie. Yeah, I mean that's going to be totally interesting. And then the counter to Night Sisters, obviously troopers, they got hit really hard. So what are those matchups going to look like? I mean, that's the typical counter there. What are those matchups going to look like? So that's interesting to me. I don't know. I lost 6 of my best characters, not the worst possible outcome, says James Ferris. I like it when they add in bonus abilities for Cup, Grievous, etc. Yeah, that was fun. A lot of people like that, and I think that's what a lot of people were expecting there. Llama. McTweet says, gotta go grab a Carillion. He's not. I'm not sure what that means. I think Stark is more important than Shore and Death Trooper. Lobotomy for the win. Man, they took out Nest too, says Maxi Soriano. Yeah, Maxi. I love a good solo with Nest, and man, they took it out. So, but she's super gross and OP, and as I do with the Max Nest, I've had my fun in GA with her. I'm kind of okay with it. I'm not upset. I get it. I mean, I guess that's the point. I think Stark is more important. Man, they took out Nest too. Beautiful Bald Man. Night Sisters being totally killed is pretty lame with no zombie and no Asajj Ventress. Yeah. These bounty hunters, sheesh. I might have to unlock Lobot in the next couple days. You go for it, man. I love JKA. I use him in my arena team. Oh, that's awesome, man. As long as you're enjoying it and having fun, don't let anybody tell you otherwise. I mean, that's how I roll. Shore is out, man. Thank you for the tip. I did see it in the next little slide there. No Shore. He was one of my first G12 tunes. Triumvirate took the power creep to next level. Not sad to see them and Revan out of TW. Yeah. I mean, what are people going to do without him? That's why I'm for it, man. I'm not going to get all super riled up about it because I think it's going to make things interesting. It's going to make people think, and hopefully, I mean, if it's more wide open, at least my GA has been pretty wide open. Like, it's been fun. If it's more wide open, I think there's more opportunities for fun and more opportunities for really having a deep knowledge of the game and applying that deep knowledge to get wins. So I'm all for it. Triumvirate, yep. I think that's why most are upset, or that's why most were upset with TW move. My droids got hit as collateral damage just because they got put in the same section as Revan. Again, farm up low, you won't have to worry about that. And I imagine we got to be... Is there any other droid leaders out there? Grievous has got a leader ability, right? You could run him at leader.
Good. New acquisition.
Axio Doctor, welcome to the hall, my brother. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. We're a little muted tonight. Normally, it's a freaking party in here with GA, but we're just streaming to have a good time, a nice get-together. Thank you for the sub, my man. Here we go. We are looking at... more of your guys' comments around TW. Still can beat any team with Night Sisters, even without Zombie. Both the pilots, let's see here. Django Fett, FOST is gone. No Django. Do you have your Django Fett maxed out there, my man? I always wondered that because, you are Django Fett. The D is silent. Nick Reed says the issue is the fact that people who farmed all aspects of these tunes are screwed now because we don't have as deep as rosters. That is true, Nick. A lot of people with the super focused rosters, that's all they have is the good stuff.
New acquisition.
There he is. Django Fett with the sub, my man. Love you, buddy. Yeah, no, that is a good call, Nick. I know we have some, in our guild alone, we have a guy named Triple Creek, and he has a super focused Baby Whale roster. And he's just, I think he started the game probably a good 2 years into it, if I had to speculate. Maybe 2.5 years into it. And he wailed out on all the best stuff. So he's going to be super impacted by a lot of these moves. So we've got... Sorry, guys. I'm just losing. I lost my place again. Okay, Han is a casualty of Nest. You think so? I think that was intentional. Didn't they? Okay, that's a question for you guys. Were they originally in the same group? I thought they just picked 4 characters and those were their choices. Maybe I got that wrong. It makes Chewie a lot less effective, though. I think there's plenty of places to put Chewie, actually. He's just good all around with guard and just whoever. I'm all right with it. Peter Ogilvy says, Ogilvy, despite almost all the First Order being in the poll, yeah. My 3 best teams were crippled, says Cody Grant. Can't solo a team with Nest. Nope, I think that was very much their choice. Fulcrum needs to be a Phoenix. Yeah, I think Clash would agree with you on that. Is Fulcrum a tune I should invest some gear into? I think Fulcrum is super cool. And if she ever gets the Phoenix tag, that'll help her out a lot. Is she amazing? No, but she's got an amazing art style and she's got a cool kit and she's Fulcrum. So, you know, if you watch Clone Wars and you watch Rebels, you love yourself some Ahsoka. I've got my Ahsoka right here. There she is, guys. Yeah. So let's see here. I've got her at G12. She's decent, but not necessary. She'd be a lot better under Hera lead. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, really cool. I wish they would do it. I mean, she was in the show. Like, I don't know how they can not tag her with that unless Lucasfilm just said no, she's not a rebel. She said she's not a Jedi, so we got that. But I mean, that makes sense to me. Fulcrum is my most beloved character in this game. Wow, my heart. Yeah, Plata, Isaac. She's super cool. I'm a huge fan. That's silly, though. If you abstain, you lose those Zetas and 1 million deaths. And just set a one-man defense and protest. You could do that as well. Doesn't the one man... He would only be the only one that gets rewards, though, if everybody abstains, right? I don't know. I don't know how that would work. James Ferris says, I think she was okay. He wasn't. I have her fully maxed with everything. Irvin Blaster, where did you get that shirt? I got it from the man himself. I met him at a Starbucks, and he gifted me a shirt. I said, yeah, buddy. So I'm actually having lunch with him on Tuesday. If you guys, anybody in Denver wants to meet up, just let me know. Your boy Urza is all about hanging out, man, and having fun. Aldry says, it is different and mind-boggling at the same time for this change. Yeah, Aldry, that about sums it up, man. Would a Bastila, GMY, and Fulcrum team be good? Well, Fulcrum doesn't have the Jedi tag, so... but obviously you're going to have a ton of buffs from Basti there. So I think that was part of an early team that could power down a Traya team pretty good. But it's obviously not going to beat the best Revan teams. I think there's a few videos with that, those 3 all paired together. I sent an ally request. Let's see. We got some friend requests here. All right, guys. The test account has got some friends now. There. Oh, I'm clicking through. You probably guys want to see this. I'm clicking through. Sorry if I already hit you guys. Sorry. The test accounts. Got some direct messages here. All right, guys. I can't tell you how often I'm going to be in the test account. Probably quite a bit probably quite a bit in the next few days to get it all set up so I can start filming versus the meta again. Okay, guys, let's keep looking here. I love my First Order, so Officer hurts me personally. It's not that big, though, admittedly. Not that big of a deal, admittedly. Yeah, it's cool. I mean, Marky Mark, I'm sure you probably have enough First Order to field the rest of the guys out there. Love the streams, just some chill vibes. Thank you, Envy. Much appreciated, man. If you're new here, guys, subscribe. I'm just a dude who loves Star Wars, and normally the GA streams are what you want to come to because it is off the chain, man. I'm not gonna lie, but we're just having a very nice chill conversation tonight. We need them to change the map to Endor, give Ewoks and Imperial Troopers some special bonuses. Yeah, they could totally do that. I don't know. Didn't they adamantly say that they're not going to update the map? Didn't I read that somewhere? Mc3PO says everyone is sad because they just can't fall back on their usual squads. I'm looking forward to the new challenge. Yeah, that's where my head's at, man. It's me has a question. He says, any chance for a Krennic rework? Being in a pack seems odd. Hoping for Revan ass Buster. Got him Zeted in G12. You know, I have to say, man, Krennic, I was really hopeful when I got him farmed up that he would be good, and I just not seen it, man. So I would love to see a rework as well. He was a cool character from Rogue One, and I think he's good, but he's never been meta. Even back in the day when he first came out and he was in that Citadel pack. You guys remember that? You guys remember that shit show? That was like how much was that pack? I mean, it was like $15 a pack or something, and it was like a guaranteed 5 shards of him and Death Trooper. It was like 5 to 10 shards of him and Death Trooper. I mean, that was some nutty stuff right there, and ever since then, he never found a place. And Chase was better. Chase was accessible to more people through the tournaments, and they were just better. So I'd love to see him get another look. I mean, it's a bit early in his life for him to see a rework at this point. Maybe later this year they could revisit it, but I mean, I think there's more characters they would look at before Krennic's, unfortunately. Even with Death Trooper's just so valuable in a trooper team. I struggle with that. I have my Death Trooper Zetaed, and I struggle putting the two together because Death Trooper's so good in a trooper team, and you need things like Death Mark to get through Night Sisters and stuff like that. So it's tough, right? I don't know. What do you guys think about Krennic? Yeah, I wanted to get rid of. They said they wanted to get rid of Nest. First time catching you live. Love the videos, bro. Thank you, BH Mojo. Much appreciated. The groups were already chosen. Okay, I did not know that. They might have used RNG to figure out the groups out and then deliberately split stuff up. Yeah, that's probably what they had in mind, I would guess. The neon is too hot. There's nothing wrong with Fulcrum's lore. They just didn't give her a good kit besides the dots immunity versus Vader. Laugh out loud. Denver, is that close to Sydney? It's a little bit of a drive, I'm going to say. Some guilds are just setting GG solo as a protest, as a defense for protest. Ahsoka Fulcrum's unique would make other Phoenix Zetas obsolete. Yeah, that's an interesting point here. When I turn 21 this year, I'm going to need some recommendations for some fine Corellian ale in Denver. All right, Cole, you come on down, man. I'll help you out. Thinking 1UP for now. Well, 1UP's a fun place, man. 1UP is a bar here in Denver. It's got vintage arcade machines, and they have a couple of them now. They just opened a new one right by my house over here. Jawas need the rework. See, yeah, I'm on that page too, man. I'd love to see Jawas get the rework. They kind of haven't been touched since the early Tank Raid days, and that's been it. Krennic is one of the 3 tunes I don't have unlocked. Krennic is good if geared up. Krennic is a disappointment. We got a lot of people with some varied opinions here. Least favorite Empire character is Krennic. Marcello says, same issue. DT is just better with Veers. Yeah, Marcello, that is how I feel, man. I even Zeted mine, and I'm just like, I can't do it. He's just too valuable with the troopers. What's going on, Nick Thompson? I was disappointed too. Wailed on Krennic when I unlocked him. Holy crap, did you buy the Citadel pack? Tell me you didn't buy the Citadel pack. How much was that? I mean, by the way, I got to know, man. How much was the Citadel pack? How do I get to this? Let me look here. I got to remember how many crystals this was. Citadel pack Krennic. Where is it? Citadel pack was 2,000. It was 3,000 crystals. 3,000 crystals, guys, for the Citadel pack, and it got you a guaranteed. Here we go. Sorry, I keep clicking on the wrong thing. 5 to 30 shards. Are you kidding me? 3,000 crystals. I remember when this thing came out, the shit hit the fan. Holy crap. Oh, man, I don't know what they were thinking on that one. And they weren't even, like, the best team. It's just crazy to me, guys. That's a trip down memory lane right there. Sorry, guys, to totally take us on a tangent here. Let me go back to the chat. No, I just got crystals and gear for shards. At least Krennic Zeta is better than Saxons. Yeah, Krennic Zeta is pretty... It's okay. It's not bad. Not horrible. I'll say that. Cody Grant says, I don't see why Django is locked out. He just became farmable. Doesn't make much sense unless he was the victim of RNG. Yeah, it's a good call, man. I honestly don't know. He's just, maybe a lot of people don't have him yet, and they just threw him in there, I guess. You know, guys, I'm looking at this test account, and this is going to take a lot longer than I thought to set up. So I may just hold back until I can get the necessary resources to put together a full, a better, because there's no way we're going to be able to do much in Arena tonight, unfortunately. Yeah, I got to have a lot more resources to get this in the right kind of state. Guys like Mobile Gamer and Arnold, they've had their test accounts for a long time. A little bit of history. This was actually the original way they did things back in the day, and then they went back to the original way. So those guys still had their test accounts just turned back on. And me, I had to create a new one because when I joined the Game Changer program, I joined under the kind of the new build of the test environment, the one that went away at the end of October. So this is going to take a lot of time and effort and a lot of work. Let me go back to my screen here. So I'm just going to have to spend some time on this. I'm not going to put you through this, guys, because in my mind, this is not the kind of quality stream I want to put together. I do appreciate you guys coming out and hanging out with me tonight, though. Yeah, is there anything else we want to touch on before I hang it up? Oh, yeah, GA. I want to talk about GA real quick. So GA is like the best. I know you guys have heard me talk about it and just kind of just gush about it. It's just fantastic. And I hope that it becomes at least 3 times a month type thing, because that is where the fun is for me and my stream and my channel. So I'm very hopeful. I mean, we'll get the test account back up and functional, and that'll be good because I'll be able to start doing like Lobot versus the meta. But I want to show you guys something. Check this out. You see this right here? You see this? Do you know what this is? Who can tell me what this is? This is a gaffy stick, boys and girls. And I'm ready to invoke Tuscan law. Should we go with the pointy in here? Bludgeon some people in the head? CG, are you watching? I don't want to invoke Tuscan law on you, CG. But you better bring back my Grand Arena. Because I can tell you right now, I'm not happy. It's not a bantha stick. Come on, Aldry. This is my bantha stick. This is a gaffy stick, ladies and gentlemen. And CG, I'm coming for you. Should we go with the pointy in here? Bludgeon somebody over the head? Or do we go with the poisonous end? You know how the Tuscans do it, guys. Let me just enlighten you. They dip the tip here, right here. They dip it in sandbat venom. It's poisonous. And from what I hear, one prick of this bad boy, and you're paralyzed. Here it can take down a crate dragon. I hear it's absolutely excruciating. Sort of like the feeling I get when there's no GA. I don't know what I'm talking about, guys. Bring back my GA, goddammit! You see this, CG? I'm coming for you. All right, guys. All right, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. I think that about wraps us up tonight, guys. Sorry this wasn't the high caliber stream I usually put together, but we're just hopeful that GA, I will be streaming GA, and maybe TW. Do tune back in the future. I got to put some content out. I know I got a lot of people asking me, Urz, where you at, man? What's going on? Well, the test account is back, so there is hope, guys, that I will get my ass back in gear. Hopefully something this weekend. And I just want to thank everybody that came out tonight. And I know the content wasn't super entertaining, but thank you for just coming out and hanging out with me and having a Carillion. And if you've got an upcoming birthday, we have 2 upcoming birthdays. Let's check it out, guys. We've got, let me pull up the hall here on Discord. We have Straight Execution. Tomorrow is my birthday. 111ers. Glad to see you streaming again, Ers. Straight Execution, my man. Happy birthday to you. Hope you stay on by the bar tonight. Get yourself a Bogga Naga, maybe a Bantha Blaster on your boy Urs. Just drop my name at the hall or drop my name at the bar there. They will hook you up, man. If you're feeling adventurous, Glitter Stem's in the back. Do ask for it. Maz Isley, my birthday is January 20th. Happy birthday, Maz Isley, from me to you. Wilkster647, happy birthday, January 4th. Love you guys. Thank you for sharing your birthday with me in the hall. Much appreciated. Drinks on me. And as always, if you got an upcoming birthday or a game changer request, why don't you swing on by Urza's Holotable Hall Discord server and let me know. It's your ultimate social hub for Galaxy of Heroes. It's dressed to impress, and the Twi'leks always drink free. Stop on by, say hi. Ladies are welcome. The synth wave is always cranked. The neon is always lit. And the holotables, baby, the holotables are hot. Red hot. Good night from the Outer Rim, guys. What button do I click here? This one.